Hello and welcome back. You're joined by me, Billy, on this beautiful sunny morning. As you can hear, the birds are all chirping away. Everyone's happy. Street lights are still on. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, just gone. So a little bit later start today, but yeah. We have got, our first little job is taking this to the workshop, the classic tractor workshop. We're going to drop it off there for a couple of weeks and they're just going to restore it. It's just not working, so they're just going to take it apart, fit any new things that need to be fitted, and I don't know whether we're going to spray it or we're going to keep it in its working clothes. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll decide that later down the line when we find out what's actually wrong with it. But yeah, glad to be getting it into the workshop and fixed so it can run about on the farm, shunting things and scraping beds and all stuff like that. It's not too far away from here to be honest. It's literally only just round the corner. It's round the back of the ag merchants, so literally just up here. What are we doing today then? So my uncle is currently in our big field planting the wheat that's going in there, so he's decided to get that going, get it done. Obviously I'm dropping this off, so it was just a case of me dropping this off, and he's just been cracking that out. He started it yesterday evening, quite late yesterday evening, so he just said he'll finish it off, which is fair enough. I don't mind doing that. So depending on what he is got planned for the rest of the day, we're either going to carry on from his drilling in our two of the fields, or start mowing, because the grass needs to be mowed. So it's out of one of those really. I've got the drone again today, so we will be getting some nice drone footage and shots, which is good. I'm just gonna jump out and unload the tractor. So what it is, I didn't actually tell you what it is. It is a Massey Ferguson 253, and this has actually been in the farm since it was bought brand new by my granddad. So it's a bit of it's been passed down to me through dad and uncle, so I've taken it on my head to make sure that it gets looked after and it's sorted out, because it got left really to rot with the other big Massey you've seen, or you might not have seen, but it was parked right next to it. So that one is actually, it's in a lot better shape than this. That was bought brand new as well, but we'll see what we're going to do with that, to be honest. Right, we'll just drive it in here. Wow, it's empty. There's normally loads of stuff in here. So what I'll do is I'll just reverse it towards the ramps for them. Might help them out a bit and they can get it straight on there. There we go. Right, let's drop that there. And then it can stay there for a couple of weeks or however long it's going to take them. I don't know, so we'll jump back in here, and I'm going to just drop this trailer off at back at my house, because I don't actually need to take it to the farm today. We've not got any pallets to move around or anything like that, so yeah. Right, well, trailer's backed up and parked away. Just going to jump out and close the gate. I don't like leaving the gate open, because you just never know who's about, so. There we go. We're in. I shouldn't really have used the drone round here. It was a little bit tricky. Could have crashed into a couple of buildings then, but fortunately we was lucky enough to miss them. So we're just gonna head to the farm and see what's going on. We'll probably... Whoa there. We'll probably nip by the field where George is planting and see how he's getting on. When we finished last night, pretty much the majority of the mainland work, so he flew for it really. We ended up having to go and lease a drill because we want to get it done in time before it's too late for the spring crops to be planted. So yeah, that was all we could do. We just had to lease. We didn't have another choice because we don't actually have soybeans to plant, which I thought we did, but I did look at the job sheet last night and it turns out we don't. So it was either pay a little bit extra, go and lease a drill, or it was use the little Cavernan drill, the 3 metre, which would have taken us probably a couple of days to get all those 3 fields drilled. So sometimes you just got to weigh up the options and pay that little bit of extra money to just get your crops in the ground and secure the fact that you're going to be harvesting a decent crop in the summertime. So yeah, that's been the crack really. I did have a quick chat with him. He's just asked if I wouldn't mind going to feed the cows, so I'll get that done. I think Dad's just milked them, so we'll put some food out. I mean, they've got plenty of grass in the field, but it's still early spring. Plenty of new grasses in the field, but we don't want them to batter them too much, so we just buffer feed them a little bit. Make sure they're eating a little bit of PMR as well, so just to make sure they're keeping the condition well. That's all really. Not got a sandwich yet. We'll have to pop by later and grab one. We'll just leave that here for now. The first job we've got to do is run round and get these actually. Don't need these open. We'll run round, grab the feeder wagon. I did fill it up last night, so it's full. And just feed the cows. Right, there we go. Jump in here. This tractor needs to be used a bit more really, rather than just sitting on the old feeder wagon. Feel like it needs a good run out. We have already opened the gate up. Could actually do with a quick scrape in here as well. We could do that quickly. We'll jump into the old Massey and do that too. Just make sure she's filling up nicely. We are moving, just very steady. Doesn't half make a grunt. There we go. Nice and full, ready for the rest of the day. Over to our left, you can actually see one of our new purchases. We have gone and got a new fuel bowser. Or diesel bowser, I should say, sorry. Basically, purchased this because the old one is getting a bit tired, and I didn't want to leave it till last minute and then it'd be totally knackered before buying a new one. So we've gone and bought a new one. We wanted to keep the old one as well, just in case. The new one is run off electricity, so if that ever packs up, we have still got the old one, which can be used at any point. So we did clean the old one out. We opened it up, tilted it over and put it forward a bit more. Jet washed it out and made sure it was nice and clean, so if the new one ever does pack up, then we've got that old one as a bit of a backup, if you know what I mean. So yeah, always good to keep the older stuff sometimes, as you can see with the tractors. And a lot of the equipment really, I mean, none of it's brand new, except for the JCB's pretty new. And that combine's quite new as well, to be honest. I think it's only 2 or 3 seasons old. Pretty sure it's only that. Right, we'll get this parked up in the shed and crack on with our jobs. Hook the mowers on and just going to let Uncle George do the mowing. He fancies doing the mowing, so we'll take over the drilling for him. And then probably once we've done drilling, we'll end up going onto the tedder and getting all the grass that's been mowed tedded out. So we will see how that goes as well. See what sort of crop we're getting from our 2 grass fields. We'll be able to get on them a bit earlier with the muck as well this time. We've got a big heap of muck, so we're just going to use that rather than the manure, rather than the liquid, the slurry. Because I don't want that big heap coming out any further, else it's going to obstruct our broken gateway. Just going to take the mowers quickly while we wait for the JCB to get back. We are just going to take these into the workshop and get the blades changed on them. Make sure they're all nice and sharp. Nothing worse than cutting with blunt blades, so we'll just come in here and make sure all of those are done quickly. Well, as quickly as we can. Right, all the blades and the grease points have all been done. It's looking nice. Right, we're in the fast track. Left it a bit of an awkward place for us to get on out of here, but we'll get around it. So what we are going to plant is, well, we're going to the fields where we put in those strips of sunflowers, cover crops, and we are planting oilseed rape in them, canola. So that's the crop that we are planting in there. Last year I think we had them split. We had one was barley or wheat. No, it was barley. This first one was barley, and the one further up was potatoes. So it's the right time to be doing oilseed rape, which is good. Right, so we are all set up and ready to start planting our canola. We managed to sort the GPS out in the fast track, so she's working good now. Right, well, we will chuck the drone out and get some footage. Let's just chuck it out.
Been trying to change what I've been trying to say. Words don't come straight from my head to my mouth. It's such a shame that it fell out of place. Was never me that was bringing you down. Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. Why we always looking for more? Why we always looking for more? Why we
Right, we just got this last little bit of this first field to do. And this is pretty much all I've got to do today. Don't think we are going to fit in raking on this video anyway. So this is going to be it for this video. Mind you, we will probably put out another video with some of this day in, maybe of the sowing of the next field or something, but tomorrow we're gonna get the raking done, leave it overnight hopefully to dry. Hopefully all should go well with the drying, because we want to make some hay bales out of all of that grass we're going to cut down. I think it's doable. Well, it needs to be doable because we're running very low on hay for the cattle, so we shall see. Hopefully, I do hope we can get it in. I don't know if there's forecast rain this week, I'm not too sure, so I'll keep you posted anyway, as and when we're doing the videos. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe. Take care, keep well, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.